Welcome back to the Butler Beat. I'm Bryn Erdy. As you can see, I'm walking through the newly renovated Butler University bookstore. Updates are complete and traffic flows more freely through the racks of merchandise. Today is the last day for their 25% off sale for all fleece, outerwear, and more. You might want to stock up while you can, especially with all the snow on the ground. We caught up with some students about the first true snowfall of the season, hitting us early this year, just a week before Thanksgiving break. Campus is covered in snow, with temperatures dropping into the teens, hitting near record lows. We saw some snow on Halloween this year, but not quite like this snowfall where a couple inches have stuck around. Some students say it's just too soon for this kind of snow.
I'm not ready for it. It's early. It feels like Christmas music should be playing.
Compared to last year, this isn't that bad, but you know, it is a week before Thanksgiving, so I don't think it should be this cold and there should not be this much snow on the ground.
I woke up today all warm under the covers, did not want to get out of the bed, but did it, and you know what, it's the start of winter season. Unfortunately, it's a week too soon, I think.
Other students say they are warming up to the chill down.
I was a little disappointed just because that means winter is really here and it's going to be a long one. But then it's really pretty to look at.
And they are more frustrated with their ice scrapers than the snow itself.
I was a little disappointed at first that there wasn't a delay or anything, just because I wasn't prepared for all the cold, and because I had to scrape ice off my car. But that's the only bad thing. Other than that, I love the snow and I'm really excited. Even though it's just the middle of November, campus is already seeing snowmen and long Starbucks lines. While many students are bundled up, there are the few students who aren't even fazed by the first true snowfall.
Well, I never check the weather when I get up, and I also, ever since I've been a kid, I've just always worn shorts regardless of the weather and t-shirt, so never have worn sweatpants or anything. Just doesn't bother me.
Students may not agree on whether they enjoy the snowfall or not, but can agree that it makes travel difficult. But no worries, the snow should melt just in time for students to take off for Thanksgiving break. The holiday season is quickly approaching, and while most music ensembles are preparing holiday tunes, one is sticking to old-time jazz. Mallory Duncan has the details.
With Thanksgiving a little over a week away, one ensemble is warming up for their last concert. But Jingle Bells and Silent Night will not be anywhere near what you will hear. The Butler Jazz Ensemble will be performing hit songs from the 1930s through the 50s. Their ensemble is a little different. They have a lot of instruments, but they are mostly brass. There are trumpets, trombones, saxophones, piano, and even a bass. But another instrument used is the voice. This concert pairs with Butler Opera Theater, a class voice majors are required to take.
Well, this is with opera theater, which is not a major ensemble, but it's required for voice majors to be a part of at least 4 semesters. They have to be in it for 4 semesters. So usually we perform either a full opera or scenes from operas, but this semester is different because we're doing jazz as opposed to opera, obviously. So it's been very different than what we're used to, but I actually enjoy it almost more than I enjoy opera. Cozy room, littleness that nestles where coldness that nestles where the rose is blue.
But this is not your normal opera. Students scat, sway, and solo their way through the numbers. Speaking of solos, there are many improvisational solos that the instrumentalists and vocalists perform. They have the chance to do things they wouldn't normally do in other ensembles.
This one's interesting because it's jazz, and jazz, you know, it's different from classical music where I read notes on the page of classical music and I'm supposed to play it exactly like it says. With jazz, it's a lot more up to interpretation and expression. So in this ensemble, I feel that I can explore how I express myself as a musician more individually and in relation to other musicians as well.
The concert will be held in the Strott Center, Wednesday and Thursday night at 7 p.m. For the Butler Beat, I'm Mallory Duncan.
Thank you for joining us on this week's Butler Beat. Find us on The Connection or follow us on YouTube at Butler Beat MDA. I'm your host, Bryn Erdy. Have a wonderful week and a safe Thanksgiving break, my fellow Bulldogs.